can we talk? Welcome to Morning Joan. I'm your host Joan, and we're live. Today we've got the scoop on Flea, the iconic bassist of the Red Hot Chili Peppers who just kicked off his solo tour in Chicago. Now, I know what you're thinking. What's the tea, Joan? Well, let me tell you. This concert was all about experimentation and pushing boundaries. Flea and his new band, the Honora Band, got down to business, playing a 90-minute set that was equal parts rock, jazz, and funk. Honey, Flea was feeling himself, dancing spastically across the stage, and I am here for it. But what really caught my attention was when he introduced his new bandmates, saying he wanted to take bass lessons to be a better player. Oh, Flea, you're one of the greatest bassists of all time. Who are you trying to fool? But seriously, the chemistry between him and upright bassist Anna Butters was undeniable. Now, I know some of you might be thinking, Joan, this all sounds very experimental. And to that, I say, guilty as charged. Flea and company were not afraid to get a little weird, putting their own spin on classics like Funkadelic's Maggot Brain, and even getting the crowd involved in a sing-along. It was truly a night to remember. But here's the thing, amidst all the chaos and uncertainty in the world, Flea's message of peace, love, and living in the moment really resonated. As he said himself, peace and love, that's the only thing that takes balls. Preach, Flea, preach. We'll be right back with more tea on Morning Joan. Welcome back to Morning Joan. We're diving into the fascinating world of celebrity rights and artificial intelligence. You might have heard that Matthew McConaughey and Taylor Swift are taking innovative steps to protect themselves from AI misuse. They've filed trademark applications for their voices and likeness, which could potentially give them a powerful tool against deepfakes and other forms of AI-generated content. Now, you might be wondering how trademarks fit into the picture, especially when we have laws like the Right of Publicity and the Lanham Act that already protect individuals from unauthorized use of their image and likeness. The answer lies in the creative ways these celebrities are using trademark law to supplement their existing rights. By registering their voices and other distinctive characteristics as trademarks, they may be able to assert infringement claims against anyone who uses AI to mimic them for commercial purposes. Let's consider an example. If someone creates a deep-fake video of Matthew McConaughey endorsing a self-help product, using his voice and likeness without permission, he could potentially sue for trademark infringement under his existing registrations. This would give him access to remedies like injunctions, damages, and even attorney's fees. And the same goes for Taylor Swift. If someone uses her voice or image in a deepfake music video, she might be able to assert a trademark claim, in addition to other legal claims. Of course, it's still unclear how these claims would play out in court, as the law is evolving rapidly to keep up with AI technology. But one thing is certain, celebrities who rely on their persona for economic value need robust protections against AI misuse. And if McConaughey and Swift are successful in asserting their trademark rights, it could set an important precedent for other public figures. As we continue to navigate this uncharted territory, one thing is clear. The intersection of celebrity rights and artificial intelligence is about to get a whole lot more interesting. Welcome back to Morning Joan, darlings. We've got a fantastic closing segment for you today, all about the latest blockbuster to hit theaters, Mortal Kombat II. I know, it's not exactly the most highbrow topic, but trust me, this story has everything: action, drama, and even a dash of serendipity. So, let's get into it. Karl Urban, the talented actor behind Johnny Cage, was ready to take on the role thanks to an unexpected turn of events. It turns out that his schedule on The Boys had him spending most of season 4 in bed, recovering from a near-death experience. Yes, you heard that right. Karl Urban, the man known for his high-octane action sequences, was stuck in bed for most of filming. But, as they say, when life gives you lemons, make lemonade. Or, in this case, when life puts you in bed, look for your next big action role. Urban reached out to his agent and expressed his desire to do something heavy on action, and luckily for us, the timing lined up perfectly with the casting for Mortal Kombat II. The producer of the film, Todd Garner, described the moment they received the call from Urban's team as serendipitous. And the first have to agree, it's not every day that you get a talented actor like Karl Urban expressing interest in your project. 3 months of training later, and Urban was ready to take on the role of Johnny Cage. Now, I know some of you might be thinking, Joan, this is all well and good, but what about the film itself? Well, let me tell you, darlings, Mortal Kombat II is getting rave reviews, and Karl Urban's performance as Johnny Cage is a big part of that. So, if you're a fan of action-packed blockbusters, be sure to check it out. That's all for today's Morning Joan. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. And until next time, stay fabulous.